Right, we're back at the engine. These two screws hold the ignition coil in place. There's a nice little spring arm on the upper one, as we can see, that holds the dust cover for the contact points in place. See if I can zoom in. The adjuster is here. Contact points are here. I've already filed them, and I already have a new condenser. Those generally don't go bad. And it's all wired up for a bullet type connector, and I did that back in 2011. So what I need to do is disconnect things from here. One of them being the plug wire, which is being a little, there it is, dull. Okay, so that doesn't matter that it fell, because this one is going to go back to be rebuilt, and it may be, I don't know, it may be good, but I kind of doubt it. So let's move on. I found a new bullet connector, and my crimping pliers. Yep, that's good. And now I found something, I thought of something, and I found one of these, and it makes a perfect fit onto the output to the spark plug. That way I don't have to get heat or fire near the coil and solder. So this will make a good fit. Oh, I need to get something. I called Fred this morning, and I asked him about this that he made and included, and he said it goes right here, kind of like a little shield between the ignition coil and the ignition plate. So you saw earlier in the video when I pulled the old coil out, it didn't have that piece of paper, but it does now. So let's get the coil back in place, and I'll install the lower there are some pins on the coil that hold everything in place. Okay. So, the lower screw goes in. And, oh, can't put that in yet. Ooh, back up. All right, well, that was quite the pain in the posterior, but I have the bottom screw in. I'm about to put the top one in, and I can see now what that piece of paper is for. It's a spark shield to prevent, sorry for the wobbly, to prevent the spark from going from the spark plug lead and crossing over to the breaker points, which is right there. So let's button her back up and we'll see if we have spark. It's going to take a minute, but nope, that way. Plus that dust shield helps too. That's plastic. Okay. Now it's just a matter of plugging the bullet connector in, which is there. And we're good. Let's see. No, I can't roll the engine over by hand. Just lining the keyway up at the top. So the key doesn't slide out. The flywheel does have a tapered fit. I can't believe I did that. on the first try sometimes miss. And we'll just give her a couple of bumps. If I have air. Okay, there's been a 2-week gap between the first portion of the video and this one, and I still don't have much faith in the old PE75. The Brillman Company sent me, upon my purchase, sent me this very nice plug wire set, or length of spark plug wire. Here's the old plug wire. It may have a difficulty, so I'm gonna make a new plug wire. Well, it does have a difficulty. One, it's too short, and two, it was the original wire, so out with the old, in with the new. It probably isn't conducting very well. Okay, so here's the end of the video. I made a new plug wire. I didn't film any of this. I'm human. I get frustrated, especially having to get up and down from a kneeling position. This is the new coil for the Briggs and Stratton ZZ engine. I don't know if it's working or not. I just called a friend of mine who's an electrical engineer for Boeing, and we're going to test it. So it may be good. I hope so. But here's everything back together. And so the flywheel, which is inside the cage here, had to be taken off like probably 12, 16, 14, 15 times. I don't know. I lost count. But she's back up and running. I'm very happy about that. There's my new plug wire. And I have to get a long socket. Let me see if I can put this together one-handed. It's a little tough because of the bail. Okay, so it's going to be just like that. Okay, so this goes over the spark plug, and the nut on the spark plug is pretty big. I think it's 1 1/8, and I'll have to get a deep plug. I mean a deep socket, because I want to put this back on. But I'm going to fire it up right now to close out this video. It's a little bit warm because I ran it a couple of times. I don't know which part inside the ignition was bad, but here we go. speedometer to make sure that it's running at 1800 RPM. Let me just get it out of there. So it's running fast, which means I have to do some adjustment on the carburetor, slow it down a little bit. But anyway, I'm really happy that it's back up and running. And I'm going to need to run that gasoline out of there because it's 2 years old. Alright. Thanks for watching my video.